Welcome to our channel Modern Family Wisdom that offers well-researched, science-backed solutions to day-to-day family issues.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. Today we're talking about financial literacy, arguably the most important modern skill that no one bothered to teach in school. We're not talking about balancing a checkbook or coupon clipping. In the 2026 economy, understanding money is the difference between reacting to life and actually steering it. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Most young adults are reacting. Financial anxiety is everywhere. Students aren't just stressed about passing exams, they're worried about paying rent, buying groceries, and surviving surprise expenses. Financial stress doesn't just hit the wallet, it hijacks mental bandwidth. If your brain is busy calculating whether you can afford a broken phone screen, it's not fully available for calculus or chemistry. Let's start with some sobering numbers. In recent surveys, 56% of undergraduates said they couldn't come up with $500 for an unexpected expense. That's more than half of students one car repair away from academic disaster. 68% ran out of money at least once in 2024. And almost half reported that financial hardship directly interfered with their ability to concentrate. When you zoom in by demographic, the disparities get even sharper. Basic needs insecurity affects the majority of Black students, foster care alumni, and working students. So yes, financial literacy isn't a luxury, it's the new survival skill. To make this manageable, we're organizing the deep dive around 3 pillars: debt and credit, budgeting, and saving. Pillar 1, navigating debt and building credit. Most adults carry some form of debt: credit cards, car loans, student loans. Mortgages are technically debt too, though at least those come with a house attached. Student debt, however, is undergoing major regulatory shifts in 2026. If you're one of the millions on the SAVE plan, that forbearance period is ending. Borrowers have to choose new repayment options. The big one to know is RAP, the Repayment Assistance Plan, created through the so-called One Big Beautiful Bill Act. Under RAP, forgiveness happens after 30 years. Yes, 30 years feels like half a lifetime, but the trade-off is an interest subsidy that prevents your loan balance from ballooning while you make payments. That subsidy protects borrowers from negative amortization, a fancy term for your balance grows even when you're paying. There's fine print. Parent plus borrowers are excluded from RAP, and new federal borrowing limits kick in for graduate and parent borrowers starting July 1, 2026. Translation: the era of unlimited federal grad loans is over. More students will be pushed toward private loans, where terms are less forgiving. Now, credit. A good credit score isn't just about borrowing, it's about access. It determines loan rates, insurance costs, and even rental deposits. The 2 heavyweight components of your score are payment history and credit utilization. Pay every bill on time and try to use less than 30% of your available credit. Ideally 10% or less if you want bonus points from the algorithm. And if you're paying down multiple credit cards, you have 2 main strategies: avalanche and snowball. Avalanche targets the highest interest rate first, mathematically optimal. Snowball targets the smallest balance first, psychologically optimal. Choose the method that keeps you consistent. Pillar 2, budgeting. A budget isn't punishment. It's diagnostics. It tells you whether your money is going where you claim it's going. Needs are things like rent and groceries. Wants are dinners out, entertainment, and subscriptions. The fun part in 2026 is that budgeting has gone digital. Modern apps don't just track, they predict. Tools like YNAB or Pocket Guard categorize spending automatically and send real-time alerts. Some even predict overdrafts 3 to 7 days before they happen. It's like a financial GPS quietly whispering, "Hey, maybe don't order takeout tonight unless you enjoy overdraft fees." Pillar 3, saving, specifically the emergency fund. When half of students can't find $500, Asking for 3 to 6 months of expenses feels like comedy. But without a buffer, the smallest problem pushes you straight back into high-interest debt. And here's the twist. Recent data shows increasing earnings, not cutting spending, is 4 times more likely to boost savings. Defense matters, but offense wins games. Once you do save, where should the money go? Liquidity is key, which means not stocks, not crypto, not mutual funds, and certainly not a certificate of deposit with penalties. The ideal home is a high-yield savings account. In January 2026, top HISA rates are hovering around 5% APY. Compare that to the national average of 0.39%, and you start to see the opportunity cost. A $5,000 emergency fund in a regular bank silently loses $200+ of potential interest each year. It's the financial equivalent of leaving coupons on the table every day for 12 months. The final piece is automation. You automate transfers into your HYSA right after payday and forget about it. Automation removes willpower from the equation because willpower is unreliable and easily defeated by late-night snacks and impulse purchases. So let's zoom out. We just walked through student financial fragility, loan reforms, credit building, budgeting tech, and saving strategy. But the real heart of financial literacy is critical thinking. It's evaluating your options instead of accepting defaults. And here's your final prompt. If financial literacy is about making money work for you instead of you always working for money, what non-traditional income stream could you research this week? Think beyond a second job. Could you build digital assets, sell templates, teach a micro skill, create an online course, explore fractional investing or micro-lending? The digital economy rewards those who experiment. Start small, automate what can be automated, and above all, make the shift from reacting to deciding.
Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. Visit again.